Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I'm going to show you another amazing profitable poultry farming business which has the potential to be both sustainable and profitable. Let's get started. Did you know there is a false claim that duck meat is a source of cholesterol due to its high fat content? Did you know that according to the Chinese, duck meat has the power to relieve colds, phlegm, and even disorders of the kidney? Think statistics. Provide some idea of how uncertain we are about our knowledge. Knowledge is incredibly important to process information to make informed decisions. Why would it be more profitable to raise millions of ducks than any type of other animal? Breeding poultry is a very profitable business, which is confirmed by the lowest feed cost per unit of production compared to other farm animals. Raising ducks is no doubt profitable, which is why a lot of livestock farmers are now raising ducks. Ducks offer a wonderful option for the small-scale poultry keeper. They are hardy, fast-growing, present or ready market, and are much less subject to price-conscious shoppers than staple meats like chicken or beef. Ducks are popular in many cultures for their eggs, feathers, and meat. They have been domesticated for these items for at least 4,000 years. Like chicken and turkey, duck is a type of meat called poultry. Asia has the largest demand for duck products and poultry. Asian countries alone contribute 84.2% of total duck meat produced in the world. Asia leads output of duck meat. Duck production has the potential to play a major role in the agricultural economy. One opportunity in the duck meat market is the rising demand for specialty and gourmet duck products. With demand for duck increasing from specialty restaurants, some modern duck farms have come up. Overall, the decision to raise ducks over chickens or other poultry depends on various factors such as market demand, available resources, and farming objectives. A lot of livestock farmers have now gotten to know that it is more profitable to raise ducks than it is to raise chickens or any type of other animal. The main reason for this is that ducks cost less to manage compared to chickens and at the same time can withstand very hot weather in winter. And not forgetting that their eggs taste much better than poultry eggs. In some regions, duck products are in high demand, contributing to their economic viability. There is a false claim that duck meat is a source of cholesterol due to its high fat content. However, it has a high level of digestibility, and its use contributes to better functioning of the gastrointestinal tract. Duck meat, in addition to fatty acids, contains a large number of various vitamins and minerals. Vitamins A, E, K, an excellent source of all B vitamins such as riboflavin and B12 vitamins. Duck meat is both low in fat and high in healthy fats. Similar to olive oil, it's full of monounsaturated fats, which can help lower your LDL cholesterol. To get even healthier, properly cooking duck eliminates 70% of the fat. Duck meat is an excellent source of iron, providing 50% of the iron we need in a day. Iron helps make healthy blood that flows through our bodies, giving us energy and making us grow. Healthy blood keeps us from getting tired. Duck meat is healthier than red meat with less saturated fat and more omega-3 fat than beef. Although it is difficult to get their daily allowance only from duck meat, together with other products, the composition of the duck is quite capable of providing the body with many substances necessary for life. As numerous scientific studies show, regular consumption of duck meat contributes to the prevention of atherosclerosis, varicose veins, heart diseases, also strengthens vision, improves memory and reaction, improves the condition of nails and hair, and increases hemoglobin. Southeast Asian countries dominate the production and consumption of dark duck meat, 80% of the world volume. In China, duck meat is preferred as a healthy food product. In Chinese supermarkets, ducks are cheaper than broilers, although their cost is on average 20% higher. This situation is unique for the world market. In Asia, North America, and some regions of Europe, it has already become a tradition to include exquisite duck dishes in the menu of expensive restaurants. The bird gains even more popularity in Oriental Chinese cuisine due to its medicinal properties. The Chinese believe duck meat has the power to relieve cold, phlegm, and even disorders of the kidney. Many of the authentic Chinese restaurants in India, like chow mein, serve duck as a special delicacy. Chefs adore them. In Eastern Asia and Southeastern Asia countries, livestock farmers raise ducks primarily for both meat and eggs. Ducks are valued for their versatility, as they can provide both protein-rich meat and nutritious eggs. For meat production, certain duck breeds are preferred due to their fast growth rates and high meat yields. One commonly raised meat duck breed is the Pekin duck, known for its large size and rapid growth. On average, Pekin ducks can reach weights of around 2.5 to 3 kilograms, 5.5 to 6.6 pounds, in 6 to 8 weeks, making them suitable for meat production. The investment attractiveness of this duck poultry business, due to the quick payback of capital investments and the high profitability of the industry, is justified. For egg production, breeds like the Khaki Campbell and the Indian Runner are popular choices. The Campbell is a British breed of domestic duck. It was introduced by Mrs. Adele Campbell at Ewley, in Gloucestershire, England, with the goal of providing her husband and her son with a consistent supply of roast duckling. The Campbell was introduced to the public in 1898, originally resembling a poorly colored mallard, and the Khaki variety in 1901. She crossed her fawn and Indian Runners, exceptional layers, with a Rouen to create offspring with bigger bodies that would still lay well. Campbells made their way to the United States in 1929 through importation by Perry Fish of Syracuse, New York. By 1941, they were recognized by the American Poultry Association, APA, in its American Standard of Perfection. The APA classifies the Khaki Campbell as a light class breed. The average weight for a full-grown duck is around 4 to 4.5 pounds. The ducks lay an average of 165 to more than 340 eggs per year. The egg color is white and averages 75 to 85 grams in weight. Campbells are prolific layers and active foragers. Most lay their first eggs when 5 to 7 months old and will average 250 to 340 eggs of superb texture and flavor per year. One Khaki Campbell laid 346 eggs in 365 days, while another laid 1 egg a day for 225 straight days. Its excellent egg production can exceed even the most efficient of egg-laying domestic chickens, with the breed laying an average of 300 eggs a year. When provided a moderate, duck-conscious environment to live in and run in flocks, consisting of no more than 50 to 200 birds, they will lay a more than modest number of eggs per week. Indian runner ducks are domesticated waterfowl from the archipelago of Indonesia. They appear to be represented in stone sculptures in Java Island from c. 1000 AD. Records of stone carvings in Java temples seem to suggest an origin of 2,000 years or more. The Europeans noted them in 1851, the mid-19th century, in Malaya and Lombok, Indonesia, where Alfred Wallace observed in 1856 that they walk erect like penguins. Perhaps the first record of the true Indian runner duck in Britain is from the 1830s. It was referred to as the penguin duck by Harrison Weir, who used the term Indian runner for the birds that had been crossed with British domestic ducks in the late 19th century. Ducks resembling Indian runners in color pattern and shape can be seen in paintings by the Dutch masters of the 1600s. Their unique bodies give them the ability to run. This is different from a lot of other types of ducks, which are usually only able to waddle rather than run. This is why Indian runners, they have the word runner in their name. The name is fairly explicit, but it does not do justice to one of the most extraordinary of domestic ducks. They are unique in the extreme body shape and posture, looking to the inexperienced eye more like hock bottles than normal ducks. You can see the body of an Indian runner duck looks like a bowling pin. The females can lay as many as 300 to 350 eggs a year. In fact, the runner duck has such high egg production levels that it often is referred to as the leghorn of the duck family. Perhaps the biggest impact of the Indian runner duck has been on the creation of 20th century designer ducks. Birds like the khaki Campbell and the buff Orpington are the direct result of crossing Indian runners to other domestic breeds. Since ducks can withstand extreme weather, there's no need to spend lots on building them a shelter. Just a simple shelter that is dry is all that is needed. Ducks consume a lot of other food when compared to chickens and are more resistant to illnesses as well. Ducks also grow and germinate faster than chickens for months. The Pekin breed is known to be the most profitable since it provides good quality quantities of bird meat. Commercial duck meat farms are intensive operations similar to chicken meat farms. Ducks are raised in sheds which vary from open-sided. However, some farmers prefer chickens over ducks because ducks are messy and need more water. Duck is a waterfowl and has a different physiology to that of other poultry. Ducks love to swim and dip their heads in water to keep their feathers healthy and their nostrils clean. They spend a significant amount of time preening and bathing in water, which is essential for maintaining healthy body temperatures, good feather condition, and overall hygiene. Clean feathers provide better insulation and buoyancy for the ducks, especially in colder climates. This means they can quickly make things wet and muddy and end up with a stinky duck swarm. In general, ducks need more space than chickens. You will be raising your ducks outside. Portable shelters are absolutely necessary. Ducks are producers of such copious amounts of manure that a stationary shelter will become a mucky mess in very short order, requiring the frequent addition of large amounts of bedding material and the subsequent removal and redistribution of that manure-caked bedding. Certainly, portable shelters ought to be standard. This shelter may be constructed next to a stream or swimming pool in order that the birds go into the normal water to cool themselves and exercise their muscles and joints, promoting better physical health. Water acts as a natural coolant for ducks, especially during hot weather. Ducks can regulate their body temperature by immersing themselves in water, which helps to prevent overheating and heat stress. Conversely, during colder weather, ducks can benefit from the insulating properties of their feathers and the water-resistant layer they develop through preening. In tropical areas of Southeast Asia countries, it is common to combine duck raising with rice cultivation and on ponds with fish farming. Duck farming is one of the promising agribusiness businesses with open water access to roam than indoor farming and offers several advantages. Allowing ducks to roam in open water provides them with the opportunity to exhibit their natural behaviors, such as swimming, diving, and foraging for aquatic plants and insects. Ducks are good foragers, easy to herd, and they are generally hardy animals and can adapt to a wide range of environments, including wetlands and water bodies. This adaptability can make them suitable for farming in various conditions. Ducks are omnivorous and can thrive on a variety of diets, including grains, aquatic plants, insects, and small fish. This natural diet can contribute to the nutritional quality of duck meat and eggs, potentially enhancing their flavor and nutritional value. Their flexibility in diet can make them easier and cheaper to feed compared to some other poultry. Their ability to consume insects and pests can be beneficial for pest management in agricultural settings. They may have some level of resistance to common poultry diseases like avian influenza. However, this varies depending on the breed and management practices. Integrated rice duck farming is a typical ecological planting system in rice paddy fields and has been widely popularized in Asia, where a considerable area of cropland has been planting rice. Rice duck farming muddying effect by duck activities significantly contributed to the decline in wheat seed bank density, likely due to reduced seed germination and growth and then seed production in the turbid water condition. Duck trampling and foraging also had a significant contribution to the declines in soil seed bank and weed density. This system is highly efficient as a biological pathway for controlling weed density in a paddy field. During the day, a flock of ducks, usually mature females, is allowed to search for food in harvested rice fields and other areas where food is plentiful. Portable fencing and other equipment is moved with the flock to each new location as often as necessary. A grassy area with some protection, such as provided by trees, is selected as a base camp where the fencing is set up. At night, the flock is returned to a confinement, usually a bamboo pen, where eggs are laid during the night. Eggs are collected and sold. Households are more likely to consume or sell male ducks, while female ducks are kept for producing new ducklings. Agriculture actions such as deworming, vaccination, and supply of feed are required to increase productivity of ducks, which is similar to the use of fertilizers for crops and can subsequently result in the improvement of nutritional outcomes in humans. At a larger scale, modern commercial total confinement duck housing usually has clear span truss framing and is well insulated and mechanically ventilated. Age groups are kept isolated, either in separate buildings or in separate rooms with solid partitions between them. Floor design is usually one of two types: all wire mesh, or a combination of litter and wire mesh with waterers located on the wire. The United States is known to farm over 20 million ducks in a given year, and more wanting to know how to raise ducks. These numbers are spread across those kept for eggs and meat, but keeping for meat with a top percentage. The main reason why most farmers keep ducks for meat is because it costs more to raise ducks for egg production. Egg-laying feeds cost far more when compared to chickens. Duck eggs are nutritious and offer more protein than chicken eggs, not just because they're larger, but because they offer higher protein content bite for bite. Duck eggs also offer more antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids than chicken eggs, plus 50% more vitamin A. As far as taste goes, some people say duck eggs are a bit creamier or richer. This is due to the higher fat content of the yolk. Duck eggs were not widely distributed among the population due to their specific taste and smell, as well as the possibility of contamination with salmonella and other pathogenic bacteria through the surface of the egg. They are mainly used in bakeries, cosmetology, and stored for incubation. A lot of people love to bake with duck eggs because they bring more to the baking table. The cage rearing system, it is potentially a low-cost way to reduce the fishy odor of duck eggs. The flavor of duck eggs has been improved under cage conditions, promoting consumer acceptance and therefore consumption and development of the industry, which in turn affect the deposition of trimethylamine in egg yolk. Trimethylamine, TMA, accumulation is responsible for this unpleasant odor which has close relationship with the life. Habit of the duck that lives. The global demand for duck meats market exhibited a CAGR of 5.12% during the specified period, with the market valuation reaching $19,504.19 million by 2028 and $14,458.75 million in 2022 at a steady rate, and with the rising adoption of strategies by key players, the market is expected to rise over the projected horizon. Duck is eaten in various cuisines around the world. Duck liver is a delicate product with a unique chemical composition and valuable biological and medicinal properties. The world production leaders are France, Hungary, and Belgium. The weight of the liver is on average 300 to 400 grams. The U.S. commercial duck industry is primarily located in the Midwest and the East Coast. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Americans consume 0.34 pounds of duck per person per year. Worldwide annual per capita duck consumption looks to be around 0.6 kilograms. For the European Union, this figure will be nearer 1 kilogram, while in China, it will be closer to 2 kilograms. According to Global Trade magazine, meat consumption in China accounts for 76% of global consumption. Along with consumption, the Asia-Pacific region is home to the largest duck meat producing countries, with China being the largest producer of duck meat in the world. As for global duck production, here are the top duck producing countries based on tonnage: China, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Bangladesh, Myanmar, United States, Egypt, France, and Philippines. These rankings may vary slightly from year to year based on factors such as changes in production practices, market demand, and economic conditions. Additionally, the total production volume in each country can fluctuate based on various factors affecting the duck farming industry. If you have specific perspective, thoughts, and relevant experience around raising ducks for both meat and eggs, whether integrated duck rice farming or modern poultry processing factory, then you are welcome to share and discuss your story with others. Please feel free to leave your response in the comments section below. I appreciate your time and energy watching this video. Thank you for watching. Never stop learning and share knowledge. Stay connected to this channel. Until next time.